dashing in. If you're not feeling it, be honest. I'm dashing in the coupe and going Sonic speed. I gave you my all, tell me what else you need. I'm not ready for your love, but feel you rushing me. And my cup is running low, need you to fill it, please. I remember all those times it was a simple thing. Now I'm here all alone, reminiscing about what we could've been, I'm on the road, drinking, dropping, swerving, I won't crash out. Got 12 on my ass down, still will chase the bag down. Hit the throttle, spaz out. These niggas crashing out, they living but they lashing out. They ain't chasing paper now.
Whoa, I can't crash out. I remember I was broke, I'm getting cash now. These lame ass niggas talking shit don't make me lash out. Shit don't make me lash out. Ballin' like I'm Jordan, make a switch. Every time I talk, I'm making hits. Dripping daily, I feel like the shit. Yeah, I'm going, I can't reminisce.
If you're not feeling it, be honest. I'm dashing in the coupe and going Sonic speed. I gave you my all, tell me what else you need. I'm not ready for your love, but feel you rushing me. And my cup is running low, need you to fill it, please. I remember all those times it was a simple thing. Now I'm here all alone, reminiscing about what we could've been, If you're not feeling it, be honest. Dashing in the coupe and going Sonic speed. I gave you my all, tell me what else you need. I'm not ready for your love, but feel you rushing me.
Yo, welcome to episode 11 of Poneglyph Podcast. Yeah, welcome back for sure. Welcome back to episode 11 of Poneglyph Podcast, where we decode the world of One Piece and anime one poneglyph at a time. We are so excited to be back. Last week, a little bit of an unexpected week off, but there was no episode out, and great chapter, but no episode out, and we had some stuff going on to where we just decided to take the day. But nonetheless, we back. We got a new episode out for y'all, and we will still be talking about the chapter that dropped last week because there is no chapter that dropped today. Oda's still recovering, still getting better, but that's fine. Jai, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm ready to talk about this shit. You know? It's a great chapter. I have no expectations. I don't even know what we're about to watch right now. So this is purely authentic, genuine. I didn't keep up with the panel for this week. I'm gonna look at it while we're watching, but
yeah, I kind of forgot about it too. Been a little bit busy with some other stuff this weekend. Got a lot coming out on the main channel, Milky Way J, if y'all are interested. Been working hard with that as well. But like I said, here with my brother Jai, my co-host, nonetheless. And today's episode, we are reviewing episode 1146 of One Piece, just dropped earlier today. We also have our anime world news segment, of course, followed by, I think, a pretty good Davey Back Drafts section that could be cooked up by my brother Jai. And then we're going to wrap up today's episode with our manga mania, where we get into, what was it, 1162 was the last chapter, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. So we will be talking about breaking down 1162 of the manga as well to wrap up our episode. So definitely a juicy episode for y'all to make up for our sudden disappearance last week. But make sure y'all like the stream if y'all are here. Share us to any anime fans, any One Piece fans. If y'all are listening,
your uncle, your granny, your auntie,
all of it, yeah,
your sister, brother, cousin,
put them on One Piece, then put them on the pod. Simple as that. Facts. Your dog, facts. My dog was sitting there watching One Piece with me the other day, so your dog can too. But for sure, make sure y'all tap in. And if y'all are listening to us on audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, make sure y'all give us a 5-star rating, a good review. And, show us love. Help us hit the algorithm a little bit. Help us start getting out there and spreading this good world, spreading the good world word of One Piece to the world. My bad, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
But how y'all doing today in the chat and everything? I think we're just gonna get straight into the episode, and then we'll talk about some world news. Actually, no. You know what? I want to get some of this world news stuff out here because we actually... I got a lot to talk about. So, excuse me, y'all. I'm still getting rid of this cough. I was sick so long ago. I don't know how coughs be like it lingering.
I told you what you need to go do.
Yeah.
You guys playing?
Yeah. All right, so let's get straight into our anime world news segment. And we're going to start off with some Black Clover news. Black Clover will be releasing 3 new chapters in the next edition of Jump Giga this month on October 30th.
Okay.
I think that's huge news for Black Clover community, honestly, because, hey, it's been years, I think like 5 years since we've been getting any Black Clover content or really anything. So any Black Clover fans out there, if y'all are, let me know how y'all feel about 3 new chapters at the end of this month. Really, today's the 19th, so 11 days.
Yo, has this month freaking flew, dude?
Oh my God, yes, it's flown by.
This is adulthood. This is life, like.
Right.
But I think I'm at like episode 140 something.
Okay.
Black Clover right now. So okay. I have, this is like the last bit of it. So I don't know what could until during the end, but 3 more. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll take it.
I gotta finish that shit.
Frieren manga is on a wait. Calm down. This isn't great news. The manga's on an indefinite hiatus due to the creator's health decline. Yeah, we're starting to see this a lot, man, with some of these mangakas getting sick. Prayers to them. Hopefully, especially Frieren's mangaka, because
that's crazy.
Yeah, we hate to see health be the reason you have to step back from, something as great as...
I don't like that trend.
Yeah, I'm glad that they're taking their health serious to where they're, prioritizing, because we got people who probably could and would just try and work through it and end up, being a little bit of a handicap or something.
In the chat. Yeah.
I see chat going crazy. Hey, if y'all on audio platforms, we go live every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. So make sure y'all come join the
live.
Yeah, come catch us live. Come join the chat, and you get a little bit more of a visual side of things. And also, for our people who are just watching the VOD, y'all won't have the access to hop in chat. So if y'all want to interact, get in the community a little bit more, hop in chat and tap in with us every week, 6 p.m. Eastern. Fire Force Season 3 Part 2 begins on January 9th. I know you haven't watched Fire Force, right?
I haven't finished it. I got through. I want to say the first season. I just got bored of it. Not gonna lie, I had to drop it for a little bit. It wasn't like bad or anything. I messed with the show.
I feel the same way. I've kind of always just picked it up, put it back down, picked it up, put it back down. I enjoy it, but it's never really been something that I've overly like hyped about.
I heard the MC is pretty. It's up there within new anime. So
Shinra.
It's worth. I know he gets pretty strong. I've heard so.
Yeah. I enjoy the show. It takes some pretty dark turns and stuff, and it's a good show overall. It's just never been something I've overly hyped or overly, raved about. But I enjoy it. Exciting to see what they cook up starting the new year. Exclusive new One Piece themed toilet paper will be on sale, featuring designs depicting some of the most annoying scenes of various villainous characters, allowing fans to wipe away their grudges with some of the series' most hated antagonists. I mean,
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Akaina.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's getting a wipe. He might get a fold for a double back.
Damn.
But yeah, that's funny. Definitely put what's his name up there, bro? We just seen Caribou. give me him a extra ply fold of him, because I'm wiping
him alone. Honestly.
But yeah, that's funny. It's exclusive, so I don't know what it's gonna be looking like on the market. But if y'all get y'all hands on some, send some pictures of how they look, and we'll react to them.
I wonder like how valuable this stuff could be.
Like resale market?
Yeah, resale market.
Hey, I'm sure people would pay for it. Like,
right.
I mean, you got to think all the Pokemon stuff that people be paying for, and like that resale. I feel like One Piece is just as big, just as powerful. And anytime you have like a big brand name like One Piece and you slap on exclusive, I mean,
boy,
it's bound to do some numbers, right?
Makes me kind of want to collect some things.
This is for a lot of you haters out there. I seen this today and I had to throw this in the notes. Demon Slayer has officially surpassed Dragon Ball in total manga sales, now with over 220 million copies in circulation. That's an insane feat for a manga that wrapped up in just 23 volumes, yet it still managed to shoulder to shoulder with some of the biggest shonen giants, such as Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, and only 23 volumes. You gotta salute it. Whether
they have faster printers these days.
Oh my god! But One Piece is still coming out.
I'm saying
it's the same printers.
Naruto
they can still print out copies of Naruto. It's still the most watched show on Netflix. No. We do these Anime World News every week.
The sales died down.
Anime World News every week, and that's perfect because we stay on top of this. Naruto's still trending. You cannot tell me, and manga is only trending up as a whole. So I promise you, Naruto sales are just doing fine. One Piece sales are we know the One Piece numbers. This is a One Piece podcast, and Dragon Ball, Bleach. We have to salute Demon Slayer for what it's done. And yeah, I'm sure the movies have definitely boosted.
You're going hard right now.
Bro, it's the numbers. I'm just spitting facts. It passed Dragon Ball, bro. In 23 volumes, it passed Dragon Ball in manga sales.
God bless them. They're doing their damn thing. I just want to add it. I feel like I don't know if this is in here. I don't see it in here. Nah. I seen back in the day we used to go to the Scholastic Book Fair. My favorite part of the year.
I know what you're about to say. Yeah, go ahead.
One Piece made it as the headliner for Scholastic Book Fair in schools.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I
Front page.
I seen a video of a teacher who's a big anime fan. I think one of us we shared it with each other on social media. Yeah, we shared it to each other. Yeah, but the teacher, he's like a big anime fan, and he was real hype because he tries to push, get his kids to get interested in reading through manga, which I think is really cool. I wish we had that growing up.
Bro, what?
Yeah, but I think it's really cool for the next generation, as anime and manga explode as a pop culture thing, being able to use that to help them learn how to read, how to, dissect stories and really just extend their minds and stuff at a young age. I think that's pretty cool. Imagine starting One Piece at like 10 years old and really like being able to grow with it, and then you rewatch as a little bit older. Cause like I started at 16, which it's still fairly young. It's almost 10 years
ago. High school and stuff.
Yeah. But just being able to grow up with it, seeing it as the face of Scholastic, this season of Scholastic and stuff, that's amazing. That's fire.
Hell yeah. Missed the book fair, man. Those days were lit.
Used to look $20 run down. $20, boy, a $20 bill would do you numbers in the book fair, bro. Give me a little Captain Underpants book.
Kid, that was my
Diary of a Wimpy Kid, yeah. But yeah, that's facts, man. That's facts. That's fire. Shout out to One Piece and manga as a whole. Like really making waves. The Hunter x Hunter creator Togashi tweeted another update saying that chapter 420 dialogue insertion is complete. He says, I have completed the specifics for 10 chapters, so now I will continue working on the manuscript. Hey, that's very, very, very positive news for the Hunter x Hunter fans, Hunter x Hunter community. And
so inspirational.
Hopefully can get more people onto Hunter x Hunter as it starts to make waves in the trends and stuff. I'm really excited. Maybe in another year or so start getting some episodes released again.
Hey,
moving
music to my ears.
Yeah, moving in a very positive direction. We've been talking about this for years now. When are we getting it back? We know it's not done. What's going on? And we know he had health issues and stuff. But when you make two bangers like Yu Yu Hakusho and then Hunter x Hunter, and you don't get to finish your masterpiece in Hunter x Hunter, the fans gonna want some more. So very positive news in that aspect, in that light.
I think that's honestly, for being honest, that's probably my biggest ask for the anime gods. Bring back some Hunter x Hunter.
I mean, the fact that we're getting Black Clover and Hunter x Hunter damn near reincarnated at the same time is amazing. It's amazing. And then we still got the new stuff that's coming out.
And, yeah,
it's like we're eating right now. We're really eating. You cannot be mad. And imagine like we start getting episodes around the time of when the manga starts getting animated. Yo,
it will be in prime. It's already become mainstream, but like there won't be anywhere on the internet where it won't be talked about.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. This is a new one. Gachi Akuta's author, Kei Urana, is standing against AI using her artwork. In a post on X, she urged people to stop feeding AI softwares her illustrations, saying that her art style took years to perfect. I was having a conversation with someone just the other day about AI and what it's doing to originality and people's creative styles. And then I see a news article like this where, someone who's admitting to take years to perfect and years to work on a specific style, a specific design, and now you can throw it into an AI and really do whatever you want to it with no type of personal creativity. And, you know, I know other mangakas tend to pay respect with drawing other mangakas' characters in their own art style and stuff. And that's a cool homage to pay to specific mangakas, but completely just throwing it in AI. I mean, that's unfair. That's wrong. I mean, it's their passion. People put, you know, a lot of time, money, effort into creating something from scratch, and AI is just completely taking over and being able to recreate. And yeah, man.
Since we're talking about art and everything, take a second to shout out your new addition to the wall.
Ah, man, shout out to my little yeah. My little yeah. If you see this, what's up? But yeah, let hey. So I got me a hand painted Shanks. Thanks. Man, red hair Shanks poster gifted to me pretty recently, as well as, you know we're gonna have to.
Oh, that it's so tough, dude. Oh, heck yeah! I got a cop. I can't lie.
Yeah.
That's like an exclusive. What's the deal with that?
I got.
Are we gonna see sets in the store?
Hey, I don't know. I gotta find out what that was about. So, I had a little friend go to Comic-Con, and they were talking to me about some of my favorite characters. I mentioned both Jinbei and Shanks being, you know, two of my favorite characters that they would know. They're just early in their One Piece journey, so I didn't want to say anything too crazy. But shout out to them for grabbing me the Shanks merch. I had to throw this one up, especially for the pod, but just for everything about it, I was just like, yeah, that's definitely going up in the setup. And then, you know, I got my Jinbei, two of my favorite characters here. So had the little Lego figure. I think it's pretty clean with the little hockey and coated blade. Yeah, definitely a big shout out. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. All right, so stop using AI for these people's hard work, man. Stop doing that. But on to the next topic. The fairy tale author Hiro Mashima is about to start his 10th manga series. His 9 completed works are Rave Master, which went from 99 to 05, Monster Soul, which went from 05 to 07, Fairy Tale, which went from 06 to 17, Monster Hunter Araj, which went from 08 to 09, Fairy Tale Zero, 14 to 15, Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest, 18, still ongoing, Eden Zero, 18 to 24, Mashima Heroes, 19, and Dead Rock, which is 23 and still ongoing. I mean, like, talk about someone in the lab, like, work before everything.
I've never seen this method.
Never.
Like, I'm now,
spamming.
You know, what we got going on in the background is like a thought to me. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
maybe if it doesn't go, boom.
Yeah, we got different avenues.
We could just.
This is the NBA YoungBoy method.
Literally, the goat of YouTube.
Yeah,
I talk to my brother about this all the time.
Bro, this is the
There's
method.
No better YouTuber
like,
than
he's spamming. He can't, like, bro. He's like, bro, I'm gonna shoot 100 shots. As long as 2 of them hit, I'm good.
Don't matter.
And hey, y'all, I know for a fact y'all are, according to the comments, y'all are more well versed than us. Let us know, are any of these, like, I know Fairy Tale, has its mixed opinions, but it's a very popular anime and manga nonetheless. Like, despite people like it, people don't like it. I personally, I watched it. I watched like about 60 episodes, and I was just like, but it's cool. It's not terrible. It's not. I'm not gonna call it trash. I know it has a huge fan base out there, though. Not to all them. Do any of, I mean, clearly for it to have 3 series, Fairy Tail, Fairy Tail Zero, and Fairy Tail 100-Year Quest, but are any of these other, I see Monster Soul, Monster Hunter, like Mashira Heroes, like are these same world type things? Do some of them hit? Do some of them not? Y'all got to let us know in these comments, because regardless, he's spamming and he got the method, but if a lot of these are like bangers and you know, good quality mangas and animes,
as long as they hold the audience, you know?
Yeah. Hey, shout out to him. Hiro Mashima. And then he's about to start his 10th. Like, he's reported that he's starting a 10th one now. Mind you, he has 2 ongoing currently. One that just ended last year. Hey, the man's a grinder. I gotta say that. I gotta give him that.
Shout out to the method. I've never seen. I didn't know.
I've never seen anything like that.
Usually, you know, an artist has 1 to 3 shows, and that's what they do for their career. But he got the time.
Yeah,
he's spamming. It's whatever.
Hey, shout out to him.
It's dope though. Like, shout out, you know, very dope. Shout out to him for staying committed to finishing his work and just being out there and creating more.
Mm-hmm.
That's
facts.
That's dope.
I know I try to give y'all a good bit of information with each topic in the anime world news, but this is just brief and it's a little bit of a hint. But the Solo Leveling creator hinted at a new movie being in the works. That's all that's being reported right now. But I can imagine a Solo Leveling movie, if it hits theaters. I'm not saying it will do better than Demon Slayer because of the hype. It really depends on how they come with this. But
say it, bro.
This could break the internet. We could, like, this could be something huge. Just because of
best
what?
Out.
Just best out?
Potentially. What? I was just looking at some clips earlier. Like, I kind of want to rewatch.
Yeah,
I'm like, dang, this
you know
is actually
how I feel about
good.
Solo Leveling, though. I love
Right.
it. I love it. Hey,
no, yeah,
I got Solo Leveling Chapter 1, first manhwa
respect
of the Solo Leveling. I love Solo Leveling, but it lacks story depth.
I get it. I get it.
And,
I totally get it.
I've heard a lot about what's potential to come. And some of the people that we were hinted at the end of this last season, like in the lore behind them and how it's going to add a little bit more to the story. But right now, from what we've seen, it's not rich in story. But don't get me wrong, it's one of my favorite animes that's dropped, like, within these past few years, by far. So I love what I get from Solo Leveling, but I love it for the reasons of the action, the aura.
But a movie? 2 hour, hour and a half movie?
Bro, bricked up.
Yeah, he gazed at the camera right after. No emotion.
All right, let's move on. Man, we've been getting a lot of this lately. So Hi Anime is listed as a priority notorious streaming site in a new list of piracy sites being targeted by the US. So it looks like they're coming after another anime streaming site.
We haven't really addressed the last one that happened, but we did get a pretty good amount of feedback of people being affected by the last site that got taken down.
Yeah, we definitely did. I forget it was the manga site, the manga / comic website that we talked about a couple episodes ago, and yeah, we posted a short and like a TikTok, and we did get a lot of feedback. So go tap into our social medias if y'all are interested, and hopefully, you know, if y'all watch on Hi Anime, start going out there and looking for some other sites to watch y'all anime on, just in case, because they are on the priority list of piracy sites being targeted by the US. So hey, we seen what happened with the tariffs on movies from outside the U.S. They seem to be cracking down on a lot of foreign products and foreign content, foreign media as a whole. So, especially if y'all are here locally in the U.S. with us, hey, seems like we gotta crack down, get y'all VPN strong and stuff. But hey, don't listen to me though. Okay, so I'm gonna skip that one because that was for last week. JJK Execution movie. Global release dates have been announced, with a lot of the world getting the movie in November. The US will be getting it on December 5th. So, hey, a little bit over a month left, and then we are getting about a month and a half until we get the JJK Execution movie.
I kind of regret I pushed the One Piece narrative a little too strong, I feel like. I wish my brother had started JJK, got out the way. Because they're about to start spamming and stuff.
Yeah.
But
going into the new year and stuff. Because season 3 starts at the top of the year.
A couple people need to get caught up on JJK.
Yeah, make sure y'all caught up on JJK because we will be talking about that on the pod in our Anime World News segments. We will definitely have some updates. Hey, shout out to my dog Gojo.
Shout out.
Shout out my dog Gojo. But at Dragon Ball Genki Matsuri event, excuse me if I butchered that, a new Dragon Ball game will be announced officially, and 2 new major projects, anime hinted projects, will be announced as well. I do know that Dragon Ball event is an event, I believe, at the end of this month, being hosted, I want to say in Japan. Don't quote me on this. My research was a little bit vague on this one, but I did see that. Well, at first, going into last week, I seen that they were working on, or announced that they were talking about a new project, and then they just confirmed going into this weekend that at this event they will be releasing official news. So we will. I'll make sure to report that for y'all once we get that news. For any of my Dragon Ball fans, I know Dragon Ball community is still heavy. We just had what was that? Dragon Ball Daima. What was that last year that just dropped? Super just has been going crazy and stuff. So, Dragon Ball still a huge topic in the anime community.
We gotta down the line. We gotta put something in the works. I heard flights is cheap right now.
Little Japan trip.
Get it out the group chat.
Yeah.
Down the line,
Definitely got to get it out the group chat. Yeah. Blog it, everything. That would be very, very exciting. That wraps up my Anime World News segment. Definitely ran about 10 minutes longer than predicted, but this our show. You feel me? This our show. So we're gonna run however we feel like it. And honestly, we had I think that was one of our best conversational Anime World News segments, besides some of the ones with Snow where we got into some heated debates. That was a good Anime World News segment. So hey,
you talked to him today?
Talk to Snow? Yeah, I was supposed to do some record a video with him earlier, but I've been busy pretty much up until right before getting on this. Yep. Shout out to my dog Snow. I was going to invite him on, but I knew we had a lot to talk about this episode. So look for Snow, Sail with Snow segment, maybe potentially next week. Have my boy back on.
For sure.
Make sure y'all like the stream if y'all are here live with us. I see a good amount of y'all been showing love in the chat so far. So make sure y'all like the stream. Share it out to your friends, homies, grandmas, dogs, all of them. And
Pandas in this bit.
And make sure if y'all are catching us on the VOD, y'all still like the video. Subscribe if y'all are new. Definitely subscribe. We really trying to grow. We almost at 40 subs. We trying to hit. I really want to hit 45 by the end of the month or something like that. That would be cool. So yeah, help us get to 45 subs by the end of the month. And make sure y'all spread love. I'm over here talking about some other stuff. Spread love to the people that mean most of y'all. If y'all know on the channel Milky Way J, I say that every time. It just popped up. But audio platforms, 5-star rating. Give us a fire review. Help us get on the front pages. Help us hit the algorithms on all platforms as well. So let's get into our episode. We are reviewing episode 1146. Not really reacting. Well, technically react/review. Episode 1146. Before I do anything.
Manga is, I forgot.
An imminent threat. Stussy and Edison's resolve. Frankie and Bonnie clash with the Navy vice admirals in front of the Elbaf ship. St. Mars tries to find the room from Vegapunk's broadcast. The heavily injured Stussy tells Kaku the reason she chose to stay behind, while Edison takes desperate action to help the Straw Hats escape.
11-12, right? I think 11-12 of the anime.
I believe so.
I mean the manga.
Excuse me. Let me pull it up real quick. 11-12.
12.
I believe you're right though. Definitely believe you're right. Yes. For sure. 11-12. Okay, so we got some stuff potentially this episode to look forward to.
I haven't seen anything on social media this morning, so
I've seen a couple like of the, I want to say like just still shots.
Okay.
And that was really, some of the still shots I saw was really just because I was trying to find a good picture for the thumbnail for today's episode. All right, you can see everything good? All right, if y'all are on audio platforms, we apologize. We will not be able to hear, but make sure y'all come check the VOD out if y'all want to see what we're watching as well.
They snapped at this.
Yeah. I really love the combo attacks that we've been getting from Dorian.
I never expected him to be this tough.
Yeah.
I would have been running all day at this point. These long, they got 6 chins on him, boy. Him too, boy. He been running, boy. Oh boy.
Sheesh.
There's got to be a Everfruit, bro. He got the Zoan, Awakened Zoan thing.
That's what I was saying. I think most of them.
It gotta be. It gotta be. That was ugly. I can't lie.
That wasn't as cold as the last ones. That was scary. That's crazy. Thinking Luffy as an emperor. Don't let the Yonko escape.
Shout out Bonnie, man.
Yeah, for real.
Youngest turn.
An imminent threat, Stussy and Edison's resolve.
Man, if y'all don't wipe these boys,
Right. Stomp on them little boys.
Vice Admirals. I expect the weakest Giants to be Vice Admiral level. Come on.
Right. Frankie said, I got this.
Frankie! This is a cool panel in the manga.
Yeah, Frankie. Yeah. That's a feat right there. One shot in a Vice Admiral. That's a feat right there. I don't care what you gotta say. Frankie got a upscale right there for all y'all anime watchers. I don't care. He one shot at a Vice Admiral with a punch.
Take notes.
With a punch. Remember that.
Strong right.
Strong right. We were saying that in Water 7. He took a Vice Admiral out with that. Let's see what Bonnie got.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Distorted. Oh my God. One shot in a Vice Admiral. Baby fired that dude. Where?
This might be a good power scaling episode right here.
Hey, these are Vice Admirals now.
These are the top Vice Admirals right now. Out of the 15 that we know.
Yeah.
25 that we know.
Come on now.
What?
York? Or not York. Motherfucking, what's her name?
Atlas.
Atlas, yeah, Atlas. I said York. Fuck York. One-sided. Look at y'all hurting. That's the ship, right?
Why Bonnie looks so beat up? He's still sitting there. Oh, he flew off. Here they go. Didn't he fly off last episode already?
Nah, he didn't fly off. He flew towards them from Lucci and them.
Okay, yeah.
Huh?
Is that Rayleigh had to touch it? I'm just saying.
I mean, we seen Saturn doing it to everybody, pushing people in the ground.
Is that the same thing? You think?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wireless.
Wi-Fi hockey.
How your own clone slime you out like that?
Yeah. That's crazy. Like y'all have the same mind. That 10 minutes up?
It's coming close, bro. It's like, come on. I like that transition. He fixed the screen, and then we in the next scene.
Yeah. Snitch ass. Charizard, use flamethrower.
Pause. Is Kaido stronger than that?
Yes.
Okay.
I seen the thing. I seen a post that said 5 Kaidos versus 5 Gorosei. Come on now. Come on.
It's white. It's a white.
Come on now. We really need I'd say probably 3 Kaidos, maybe 2 Kaidos.
Is that you feel? I support you. I support it. I mean, I'm low key as Kaido stan.
Yeah.
But you heard I support it.
Yeah. I think maybe 2 Kaidos could be 5 Gorosei.
That's not. I don't think that's too crazy.
I don't think
maybe
that's
we'll
crazy.
say 3. We'll say 3. I'll give you 3 because like
3 for
that
sure.
solidifies
3
it for me.
Sure. 3
that's what I'm saying. For sure, it's like 3.
Y'all let us know. Can 2 Kaidos beat the 5 Gorosei? We know 3. 3 can. That's stamp. We're not even arguing 3. Can 2 Kaidos beat the 5 Gorosei? That's if yes, it's an extreme diff. I do think that.
Okay. I'm cool with that. I was gonna say high, but we'll do extreme. I'm cool. That validates it.
Damn, he could.
It makes more sense to be. No, it makes more sense to be extreme.
You would like first thought,
but that was
from
like
their from the feats that they have. They
yeah.
You know, the speed, the hockey. They still got hockey. I mean, Kaido is a conqueror. Hey, shout out to all y'all in the chat. Make sure y'all like the stream. Still going on.
Ain't got no move big enough to stop that message, man.
Come on, York. You know Stella's smarter than that now. Stella was smart enough to make you a thing. And you still backstabbed them. Damn, man.
Ain't no soldier. They taking too much time with this. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. They talking for a long time. The voice of a small creature.
That was she. Bro, I gotta learn this. Bro.
What, the language?
Yes, dude.
I've tried. I just haven't put in the effort.
You gotta learn this. I like her.
Stussy?
Yeah, lucky.
Yeah. Shout out to her. There go that girl right there. She what, 30? 30 right here?
I don't know. I don't keep up with her like that, I'm not gonna lie.
I think she's 30. I think she was 28 pre-time skip. I think Frankie like 34.
Oh, hi. Brooke got that stuff on, bro.
Who?
Brooke got that shit on.
That yellow fit.
And they're doing a good display of height right now, too.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Like his head's out of the. Nah, that yellow fit is clean.
And they yapped to us all episode.
Hmm. See.
Straight to it. Let's get straight to
Yeah,
it.
let's get to it because we definitely. I've been waiting to see you, Matt.
Down. This is very cleanly drawn.
Yeah, for sure.
In the manga. Did you see that video I sent about him?
About it. Yeah, I remember that.
Come on, Luffy, don't do no crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, ran it. This is what we've been needed, Luffy.
That boy trying to clog that hole. Pause. Threw that joint like a bullet.
He is handling them.
food energy.
Oh, and it's not in the pocket.
But he a big boy. You know he keep that thing on him. That's big broggy.
Fermented shark.
Emergency food.
If you don't eat that, man, you ain't never ate.
That joint hidden ain't in the Luffy.
Low key. That look like the little. Oh, he back. Look like his grandfather.
Nah, no cap. Buff ass guard.
Oh. That short looked like the turkey they used to sell back in the day on the cafeteria trays. Or just be the turkey. I don't know what it was. Turkey and gravy or some shit. They straw hat? They swarm? Oh, okay, I was about to say.
Red Hawk. Oh, Red Rock. Yes, sir. I forgot. The Red Hawk, the little joint.
Clip farming.
That was clean though. That was a clean move, even though it was ineffective.
I didn't think he was gonna be that tough. Makes sense though.
Yeah.
You only really teed up and gear farm. Oh god. He don't give up. I'm surprised what happens to him happens at this point.
I'm not surprised. He was moving like this because he knew what happened.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense in that sense. A crab.
A crab. Chopper's hilarious,
Yeah.
bro.
Put them boys down.
No scratches.
Off screen them. Dang. Ooh.
Ooh.
Expected one shot. I'm surprised they're not already dead. Or farming. This or farming episode.
They dragging it.
What happens? Ah, here we go with this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Symbolism. Oh, found it.
It did. Episode 1146. Give me your initial thoughts, bro.
Action packed for the most part, not really.
Very talkative.
Very talkative. I didn't want it to end there, but it does end there.
It went pretty hand in hand with the chapter. This was one of them episodes where if they wanted to, they probably could have squeezed 2 chapters into the episode.
Yeah. Nothing special.
Nothing special
really.
at all.
I thought this would have been a little bit more action packed since we've been on break for I don't know how long.
Right.
But I won't complain too much.
Yeah.
I noticed the translation is different.
Yeah, I noticed that a few times. Some of the things I remember was just said differently.
Yeah.
But for the most part, yeah, it went pretty hand in hand with the chapter. Nothing special. Looking back on the chapter, it wasn't really a special chapter. I mean, it was well drawn and stuff, but
very well drawn, but nothing special happened.
Yeah, definitely. I'm probably gonna give that one a Warlord.
Yeah, I would even say
Vice Admiral.
Vice Admiral. It was
nothing crazy. I don't really have much to even say about it for real.
Nah, I didn't write anything for it because I didn't know what was to come. But nothing special there for me. Vice Admiral. I'm glad to be back. Next week.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely.
Next week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we should be good for next week. So I think next week, chapter, expect a lot more. I mean, episode, expect a lot more. Hold on, I'm looking briefly. Oh yeah,
nice cover page on it. It's got to be
okay.
Banger, right?
Yep. I'm looking through it.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a little bit more action packed next week. So excited for that. Any final thoughts about the episode before we move on to our next segment?
No, just happy to be back. First week back. I'm just ready for more to come.
I agree. Make sure y'all like the stream if y'all are here live with us. If y'all aren't and y'all are catching the VOD, no worries. Still like the video. And subscribe if y'all are new. Comment down below any thoughts or parts about any section in this podcast episode. Audio platform listeners, Spotify, Apple Pod, Amazon, really anywhere y'all are listening to us. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all a lot. 5-star rating goes a long way, and a fire review. We will make sure to reply to them and everything, and show y'all the love that y'all continue to show us. You want to roll into our Davey Back Drafts segment? You wanna? What you thinking?
We'll do it after. I don't know.
You want to do it at the end?
At the end.
Okay.
I feel like it rolls better after the manga.
Okay.
Just to get my brain flowing, honestly, I guess.
Yeah. All right, so we will roll straight into our Manga Mania segment. If y'all are anime only watchers, we appreciate y'all so much. Tap back in with us in a little bit, and maybe is our Davey Back Drafts is it like spoilers for anime?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
it talks about the manga straight on.
Yeah. Well, so our next 2 segments will be strictly for our manga readers and our manga enthusiasts. So anime watchers, we appreciate y'all so much. If y'all want to stay around, y'all can, but I advise y'all not to, just for the sake of being spoiled or hearing things that y'all may not want to hear about. But
get caught up, and then you guys can enjoy it every day.
For sure. Because I promise y'all will not be disappointed if y'all tap into the manga at all. So we will be talking about last week's chapter 1162. So I'm gonna just rock out with my summary that I have here. I really took my time with this and tried to formalize a really structured summary of the chapters. I'm going to try to do this moving forward, just so it'll set the stage pretty well without giving us too much, without me dragging it too much and saving a lot of conversation and pieces for us to talk about as a whole. So I just wanted to hopefully this turns out really well and y'all like the way I structure this, and we can be able to get into doing it like this from now on with our Manga Mania section. So all right, chapter 1162. This one is straight up history being written before our eyes. Let me go ahead and paint the scene. So we open up back on God Valley, ground zero of one of the greatest mysteries in One Piece history. And now Oda is finally peeling it back. The chapter is officially titled God Valley Battle Royale, and trust me, this title is earned. Rox himself storms the battlefield, not as a chaotic villain this time, but as a father. He's there to rescue his wife Iris and his son, Marshall D. Teach. That alone rewrites everything that we know about Blackbeard's origins. Standing in his way, Saint Garland, the holy knight with that god-complex swagger. But Rox does not come to negotiate. He completely flattens Garland in battle, proving why he was feared even by the Pirate King and the mighty hero of the Marines. Meanwhile, chaos surges across the battlefield. Members of the mysterious Davey clan begin transforming into demonic beings, hinting at some forbidden power lurking beneath God Valley's soil. But that's not even close to the biggest moment. On the other side of the island, Big Mom tries to pass the legendary dragon fruit to Katakuri. But out of nowhere, Kaido pulls a full-blown heist, smacking Big Mom in the face. He rushes in, snatches the fruit, and eats it right there on the spot. That is the moment that Kaido becomes the Azure Dragon. His rise wasn't fate, it was straight up piracy. I mean, that goes to show who Kaido really was. I mean, through and through. We've seen that really to the end. And right when you think the chapter is peaking, it completely shifts. Imu appears, but not in human form. It's revealed that Imu is possessing Saint Saturn's monstrous spider body, and they will unleash their haki. And when they unleash their haki, even Roger and Garp are struck silent. The two strongest men in the area and of their era silence. This might be the first time we've seen God tier haki. With reality itself shaking, enemies become allies. Rox, Whitebeard, and now Dragon Kaido, three future legends who were supposed to hate each other, now standing side by side facing Imu. The final page is pure cinema. Rox raises his weapon, Whitebeard cracks that signature grin, Kaido roars in full dragon form, and they charge Imu together. The God Valley Battle Royale has begun. This chapter was really jam-packed with a lot of stuff that we were all wondering. How did Kaido get his fruit? You know, what happened? Was Imu, did Imu pop up at God Valley, or was this a Gorosei thing? What kind of situation was this? You know, did Whitebeard and Kaido and them only come for their own goals, or were they going to side with Rox? A lot of these questions were answered in this chapter? Well, give me your thoughts, man.
All right, so I'm just gonna go down the line. It's basically page by page in order and everything. So I'm just gonna go down the line. Straight into it against Rox and Garland going at it.
Yeah,
that's what we needed. Boom.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll talk about that in a second. The visual, you're on the right page and everything. I'm gonna tell you if I need to.
All right. Yeah.
Change and everything.
When I was reading mine, I wasn't gonna go through it, but
okay. I mean,
but now, yeah. Let me know whenever you need a visual for something. Let me know.
Nothing crazy. The Rox and Garland overview, not the overview of the island, first page. I love it, man. It's very necessary. I feel like in the manga.
Oh yeah.
It honestly helps me a lot.
It helps in the anime too when it pops up too.
Yeah, I feel and facts. The anime they showed in the anime too. There's a lot going on in God Valley, and we need to know where. And it's not too big of an island, so this is all like a jam-packed area. Literally a battle royale. How it's described and everything.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. Still on the second page, whatever, right? Yeah.
You don't need to, don't feel like you gotta speed through it either. We could.
No, I feel you.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just trying to. I got like parts of it would come later in about like a certain subject.
I just didn't want you to feel rushed.
Sure, I'm going. And then some pages I'd have nothing for. So, Shiki and Yugi help clear the way for Ray and Shaki. Who would have thought? Especially like Shiki. I never saw that coming. Just to see those two crews, like, putting their pride aside for the bigger.
I was just saying, I think with Shiki, I feel like Whitebeard was a little bit more like forcefully trying to help. I feel like Shiki was just like, hey, let's not hit Shaki. So they got Shaki. We know she's safe. So let's just like not.
Like even that though, like I didn't feel like he cared about something like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
I guess there was a couple of hard eyes throughout the way, for Shaki and everything.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't see it. Like he's like making it priority.
Yeah.
And then I just there with Newgate, I feel like just supports it for me.
It just goes to show that like there's so much chaos that they don't even really have time to like think about this stuff. It's like, hey, Shaki's safe. On to the next thing. Let's keep it pushing.
Facts. We get the little just off the dome. We get the little throwback the scene with Kuma and Ivankov again.
Yeah. In
the
prize room.
To the next page. Despite Ivankov being thrown through a wall, he still gives a like a, I don't know. He just gives like a uplifting word.
He's still got a smile on his face.
Yeah, he's honestly at this point my favorite Rev.
Oh wow. Okay.
I don't know, like he's just like every flashback and every point we see, it's just like he's uplifting. I feel like he just gives the perfect and he was a kid then. Like he just gives the perfect image of a revolutionary.
Yeah, for sure. I love Ivankov and this character.
Choke slam through the wall and everything.
With a smile on his face by a conqueror.
Might have to throw a D in his name. Pause. Where I'm at. This is on the same page. Bro, I seen this is page 5.
Mm-hmm.
Kyo getting kicked in the face by what looks to be Marco's dad. Bro, zoom. I don't know if you looked at this. Zoom into that dude's hair, bro.
I seen it when I was reading on my phone. I zoomed in. I was like, who is dude? It said Marco's dad. That's hilarious.
Bro, Marco, it couldn't be Marco right now because the time and everything, but the hair, bro, that's gotta be Marco's dad, man.
That's funny.
Like say that's like Newgate's best friend on Hachinosu or something, like, and then he gets Marco's son to be on his crew. Like, I don't know. That kind of makes sense in my head. Whatever. But I didn't see that. Like, who would have thought?
Yeah.
This is a downscale for Kyo.
Getting
There's
kicked in
no
the
way
face.
this is.
Like that's what you join up and you go to God Valley to get kicked in the face, bro. You have a cold
by some
entrance
no
on
name,
Island.
bro.
Right, bro. That's crazy.
Kicked crazy. Like, dang. The Garp call to Sengoku helps put like a little bit of a better narrative for Rocks for me. Like he didn't know what was going on. We finally got the confirmation. Yeah, for Garp, my bad. Not justifying why he's still in the Marines, but like
to this day,
him being there and not knowing.
I like the aspect of my bad if I cut you off.
You're good. We talking about the same stuff.
I like the aspect of how we think of Garp as this. Up until now, we're just like he's just this Roger driven dude, and when he gets here, like, yeah, that's his main goal of hopping on the island. But now that he's there and he's seeing everything that's going on, he's like, okay, this is like, what the hell is going on? You know, he even said, if I ain't awake and dreaming, then it's all real. Like, he's looking at it like, yo, this is crazy. So,
and before this, like, I wouldn't say I would have thought this coming for him. Like, we seen earlier, like a couple chapters ago, like how much this is like affecting Dragon on the battlefield right now.
Right.
To me, that right there, where he says like, "If I ain't awake, I'm dreaming." Like, this is that Dragon side that we saw, but in Garp to me.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think we've even seen like Luffy. Luffy just gets mad and is like, "Well, I has to do something right now."
I feel like I
haven't seen him like be so emotional, like talking wise.
Yeah.
And he like for Luffy, I feel like he's just like on the action. He just changed it due to his actions. Like seeing him react on the battlefield. I don't think I've seen so much emotion, like crazy emotion. Like him and Dragon were talking. I don't know. That's how I feel.
I'm trying to think of like a moment in time. I feel like with Luffy, it's a little bit more like most of the situations where we see him change for like to go protect or whatever. It's more so, I feel like it's always been a little bit more of a personal thing. Like we usually see it with people that he's bonded with. Even if it's not part of the main crew, it's like he has a bond with people. I don't think we've really seen Luffy in a scenario where it's just innocent lives. And I also think that is the difference between Dragon and Garp, at least in this point of time, wanting to be Marines instead of like where Luffy's at, and Luffy being a pirate. You know, Luffy being a pirate, he said it himself, he's not like a hero. He's not. His goal has never been to save everybody, but he makes friends along the way, and he will go to hell for his friends. Like he will die about fighting for his friends, and that I feel like is potentially the biggest difference between the two scenarios that we're seeing, where this is like they're Marine, they're signing up to protect, and this is just the complete opposite of that. Whereas Luffy. He chooses when he protects, and it's usually for someone he has a connection with, to where it's like a bit personal. And if he is having a verbal moment like that, it's more so directed to because of the bond. Like, oh, you hurt my friend, or oh, I can't accept what you did because you did this to my friend or to my friend's people or whatever. Like, I feel like Wano, he was pretty, you know. He's seen all the how people were treated and stuff, but it was still not a dramatic like realization.
It's not like a thought in it. Yeah, in his head. That's what I was gonna say.
Of like, wait, these people are being treated wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you
mean. Moving forward, I just feel like Garp is supposed to have like a grand a grander reason for staying in the Marines now.
Oh, I feel like all this stuff is making it even bigger because we're getting, before it was easy to just look in the light of he's just wrong. And now I feel like we're kind of stuck in the middle. So now it's making the reason for staying that much more important to us, that much more bigger of a, what is it? What's holding him down? Because we know he's not cool with this. He's not that type of dude.
Yeah.
So, and you know what got to the point where Dragon's able to take that step, be a revolutionary. Garp's staying on the side of things. Maybe it's a father sent, hey, son, I don't want you to be a part of this. I'll do what I can from the inside. You do what you can from the outside. We'll take this thing down.
That rolls into like my next thing. Who's the man Sengoku was referring to that left or was eliminated, silenced? Yeah. That vanished from the Navy's ranked. This doesn't make sense, but at first thought I was like Nami's mom. I was like, or not her mom, but
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
nah, the timeline doesn't add up.
Yeah, and I just want to know if they got slimed or got killed or whatever, or they like just stepped away and were able to retire.
Hell no, I don't think it's, bro. It's the world government now. I don't think there's no way. Sure. I don't think there's no way that that it was just like they had to step away from their position.
So like then you think about it as like, this is a military figure in the Navy. How do they cover it up, you know? Because we haven't heard anything. Here we go again with Sengoku talking about a place that, or a section in the story that, you know, we don't know nothing about. Like, first thing he was talking about, you know, what happened in God's Valley between Garp and Roger and how they saved the Celestials. Now I feel like he just made another case of like, there was a case of a Marine who either was silenced and killed or who was able to get away and retired because of whatever crazy things they saw due to Celestials and stuff.
Not even saw, I guess, talked about.
Talked about.
Clearly they don't really seem like they have an issue. Like the Marines are very involved, like certain Marines, select Marines are very involved with, you know, getting the slaves to God Valley, you know, making sure everything is run smooth for the Celestial Dragons. But it seems like they're trusted enough to be in this situation where they probably just have strict orders not to talk about it and stuff. And which excuse me, it's weird. It's weird because you got low ranking officers, but then you got people like Garp who have no idea, or like who've had heard rumors, but you know, weren't involved in anything like that.
Then when you think about like the hierarchy, like what was it, a year or two before, Rox just killed an admiral.
Yeah, admiral.
So if it wasn't like that high of a level, like where are we talking about in the ranks?
Right.
I'll just and then we haven't heard anything. This is the first time we heard about it. Another just a random shot in the air. Like, could it be the band with the burn scar? I don't know. Doubt it. I don't know. Yeah.
Shout out to Mashiro in the chat.
Hell yeah. We get like so Imu's not here yet. Boom. We got people dummy reversied. So now we get confirmation of God's Knights. I couldn't determine whether it was Garling who did it or one of the other two God's Knights that are with him or whatever.
I mean, it could have still been Imu, but
I don't know. Because later in the chapter we get her like the telekinesis with Saturn, and then
oh yeah, that was before
when they land.
when he was still on top looking down at everybody. Yeah, you're right. This was before. So do
I don't know whether it was Garling or
be able to dummy reverse.
That's crazy to me.
That
honestly.
is interesting, and that's Rock's dad and grandma.
Dad and granny, yeah. Which
is crazy.
I would have never thought it was when they said several Davey members on the island and stuff like that. I would have never thought it was going to be his like direct close relatives.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just the way they made it seem.
Yeah, it just made it seem like crazy. The clan as a whole was there, but
like maybe you got an uncle or
pops and granny.
Yeah, that's crazy. Where we at on the page? Oh yeah, Garland. Let me go back up to here because I mentioned it. Garland getting medium diffed and off screened.
Yeah.
Oh my god, who would have thought?
Like a gash in his head.
Yeah, like I don't know. His thoughts are down right now.
Not only I feel like it was low diff because we gotta factor in he's holding Iris and Teach. He's holding Iris, who's holding Teach, on his shoulder like this. He's running. He's thinking about where he's going. And Garling is not the only person jumping. He has the Dami reversing people, and he's with another God's Knight. So that's 2, 4, 6 v half of one because he's not even really focusing on y'all right now. He's just running, dashing through y'all. That's a low diff.
That's a low diff. His thoughts
he didn't lose stride or nothing.
And now I just think like, when does Garling hit his prime? I mean, I don't want to say it really. I know Rox is like, at this point, he's like probably 1 or 2 top 3 strongest people in the verse so far we've seen.
I mean, outside of Emu, I think he's 1.
Outside of Emu and like Roger or something, like.
Yeah, I mean, at this day and age, we've seen more feats of Rox right now than Roger. I mean, we have to. They say Roger and Rox were like rivaling each other at this point in time. So
I just I don't know. Yeah. I wonder where Garland is actually. If he peaks at maybe being possibly one of the strongest people in the world at one time, I don't know. I don't see it anymore. I thought it would have been tough now.
I don't see it only because I never really had the Gorosei at that level, and Garland just now became one.
Makes sense. I see what you mean there.
And I would like to think that the Gorosei...
He was the supreme commander of the... No, he's not anymore. Well, was he before? We don't know that. Damn.
I would like to think so.
I
actually can't remember. I gotta remember what chapter he was appointed.
He was just introduced at what's it called? As Gorosei. But at that point, I feel like he wouldn't have been a holy knight. His son, he has a whole son in it by then.
I mean, but hey, maybe you never stop your duty. Like.
I mean, yeah, possibly.
I mean, it's not like we see what do the Holy Knights do? They just protect Marija. It's not like they go out and do too much. Well,
do they? Because Rox strolled right in that mud.
Yeah, yeah. And he fought through an admiral to get there. He didn't fight.
Like
Holy Knights. Yeah, what do the Holy Knights do?
Where am I at now? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Granny and Rox getting flipped, or Rox Senior getting flipped is crazy to me. I can't lie. But I barely touched on it. Fucking Garling claims his wounds are like taking longer and stuff. Mm-hmm. I wonder if that's the effects of Advanced Conquerors hockey, and like does mastery can mastery like deny the regen factor in total?
Like completely.
Yeah, I wonder. I'd love to. I hope Rox is using Advanced Conquerors without like maybe he's at like his Zoro phase right now, not realizing he's actually been using Advanced Conquerors hockey and stuff like that. But I like to this point, I'd like to think he knows how to use his hockey to at least that point of
a little bit of
being able to control. Level. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Eris and Teach getting put down with Rox backing them up to escape.
Hey, Teach look like what's that one red dude who be doing all the stunts, the little Beanhead Mr. Bean. What's his name?
What is that from?
You know what I'm talking about?
I know a Mr. Bean. I don't know what you.
Hold on, let me keep going though. Keep going. I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, pull that up because I don't know. But I just hope Rox. They had that whole speech with Eris is like if I wasn't strong enough or I wasn't a pirate, then yada yada yada. He wouldn't have made a wife out of him or her or whatever. I ain't trying to hear. If Eris and Teach get captured and get used against Rox to his death, bro, that's gonna make me sad. Honestly, that's not the ending I'm hoping to come across here.
I don't know what this dude's. Okay.
Red stunt guy.
I don't know. He has a video. They just dropped the game where he does like slow motion flips and shit.
It's not a skate or nothing.
Nah. Keep going though.
Leloucia, the Leloucia call out by Eris. I think that's hilarious. Not really foreshadowing, but like just knowing what comes of Leloucia later on in the story. Mm-hmm. I just called it like terrible destination planning. Also, Ace in a cover story goes to Leloucia and discovers a man and some information by the name of Blackbeard to get revenge on. What was his teammate's or not his crewmate? Damn, it got me sounding like Snow out here. Teammate. Shout out Snow Global TV. Was it Dutch on Whitebeard's crew that got killed by Teach? I thought it was Dutch. I don't know. Off the top of my head, that's the only name I can think about.
I forgot off the top of my head. Damn, I feel like I was just watching too.
But like Ace going to Leloucia though, that's like great foreshadowing. Finding a name, man, Whitebeard. That was good, Oda. We didn't know back then what you were talking about, but that fell perfect into line. And then next page, wham! Boy, Kaido slapping Kaido smacking Big Mom here. I wanted them narratively. I wanted them to be like closer. That kind of like separates them for me. They're still on their own agendas and everything. I didn't think they would go that far, but Big Mom, in every right, Big Mom was starting to flex off the fruit, talking about I'm going to give this one to Katakuri.
Yeah,
not dropped her guard a little bit. That's a home run swing though from Kaido right there.
Boy. Eyes went white for a second.
Eyes, she's knocked out. Eyes white.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted them to be a little bit closer. But hey, that's how it unfolds. It is what it is. We're on that page, right? But I didn't write a note about it. But do you think Teach and Eris do you think Eris and Dragon run into each other?
It was interesting thinking about it because of just these two small panels right here on page 11, and just how kind of like the parallels of Dragon run away with Shanks, Aerys run away with Blackbeard, and how they're both pretty much saying the same thing. You know, I won't let you die. I won't let them kill you. Makes you think about potential.
Yeah, go ahead, say it.
Huh?
Go ahead, say it. I'm gonna talk about it later, regardless. So
I ain't gonna talk too much, but just potential foreshadowing for the future, and stuff.
Declare stuff or so, you know.
Yeah. What does it mean? It makes you think. You know, Oda's. He didn't put that there for no reason. He didn't really.
No, definitely. That's
yeah.
Shows a lot of volume, I feel like, for this chapter.
Yeah, definitely. Those
it might honestly be the biggest like point in the whole chapter.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see if they run into each other. You know, I'm still looking to see Dragon getting his fruit and stuff. Like what's
I thought it was gonna be this chapter.
I thought he was gonna pull up on Ivankov and them or something.
Something along those lines.
But
it is kind of crazy. Thinking just sidebar, whatever.
Yeah,
it is kind of crazy that Ivankov and Kuma found that how they did.
Yeah.
I didn't like. Ginny had gave him the heads up, and then Ivankov there was talking to like they need at least one of the two so they can, regardless of it, they'll save lives even if they didn't both get eaten.
Yeah,
it's salute to them.
Yeah.
And then they found it before Big Mom, like
that's a feat. That's a feat.
Honestly. The big three. Where are we? Where am I? Oh, this is like Saturn getting the telekinesis over here. Yeah. From Emu and stuff before the transformation. I just liked page, for audio listeners, page 12 and 13. Them talking about, is that a dragon? Like seeing Kaido and flying in the background or something.
Yeah.
That when they animate that, I know that's gonna be so tough.
Yeah.
Not like the old floating shit we got back in Wano.
Yeah.
Of
him just,
Kaido and stuff.
The one picture just moving.
Yeah. That when they animate that, bro, him flying through the clouds, or say it got like super stormy and it's dark and everything, Kaido flying in the background, I know that's gonna go tough. But I think what I'm talking about is on this page.
What took Momonosuke so long to learn how to fly, and this man Kaido ate the fruit and instant flew? Come on now.
Bro.
Come on now.
Momonosuke was a little yard little dragon, bro. What?
But he still could have did some.
No, man, that's crazy, man. Kaido and Newgate pull up to support Rocks. Wait, I jumped the gun.
Yeah,
the big three. The big three.
Mm-hmm.
Next page. Since the Emu Saturn in hockey, boom, Rocks, Garp, and Roger. Mm-hmm. I thought that was so tough.
Yeah.
They all like, it's all at this point. In their faces, I feel like it was all like overwhelming. Like, oh my god, what? And they've probably never felt nothing like this in their life. They don't, I feel like they were all about to start escaping within the hour, and now that's like I don't know. They have to do something about it because they ain't getting off scotch-free here. Right. And then Newgate and Kaido pull up to support. Newgate with the tough one-liner of him been sipping on the tab and everything. I thought that always, that's a tough-ass line.
Don't worry about it. I've been drinking on your tab this whole time with his famous smile.
Big ups to Newgate. I will get that back tag one day.
Hey, this is one of my favorite spread panels right here on 16 with Kaido, Rocks, and Whitebeard all standing together.
Definitely. And yeah, you had just mentioned Kaido already 21 years old in his full dragon form. I think that's crazy. That's a feat in itself to me.
That goes to show
my
how
opinion.
powerful he was. Like getting the fruit, he was ready for a full transformation off rip, and he's about to square up against Ibu.
We didn't see, usually like the other Zoans, we see the human / whatever transformation first, beast transformation, and then they go into the full beast one.
Like
Kaido
a hybrid to the full
switch. Yeah. Kaido straight to the switch, full on Zoan, mythical Zoan. Is it mythical? It is mythical, right?
Yeah, it's definitely mythical.
Yeah, Azure Dragon, tough. I can't wait to see that lineup in animated. I know that's gonna go so crazy. Kaido with the laugh, especially flying through the air, that's gonna go so tough. Probably my favorite One Piece laugh. And then this is final page and everything. Roger's face and attitude, ready to test his strength, is enough for me to say he's still the strongest in the verse. Shout out to Roger.
Hey, I've always been one of the ones where I'm like, as much as Rox has been rising on my favorite character, ranks, I'm like, bro, Roger's the pirate king, bro. Like we can't, just because he was so infatuated, this whole backstory, we can't knock that he's him.
Just his rambunctious energy, like you think back to like the meeting Odin for the first time. Gabon and Rayleigh wanted to handle it themselves first, and Roger's just like dashing past them, like, nah, I got it. I feel like that just goes same energy there. So rambunctious, a brute force. I'm just ready to see him go crazy.
Yeah,
I know he's gonna go crazy, bro.
I feel like that's a similar response to what we would see from Luffy. He would either be like shocked, like, oh my gosh, but not like I feel like Garp and Rox, I feel like he would be more of a shock, like in awe type thing, or we would see like this Rogers smile, like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But I can imagine if it's getting this serious, he's already in a Gear 5, so he's gonna be smiling regardless.
Yeah, crazy. The world.
If I had to call it anything, that represents the world.
I know that's probably, if not the biggest or the second biggest between the Eris and Dragon thing, or in Rock saying this is the world. I've seen Lee and Pian made a video about it. I think he does the same channel as Dawn and Dusk, so I know he's been on it translating to from native Japanese speaker stuff like that.
Okay.
And they've been going crazy on that topic of the translation.
That's what's up.
Relating to the Harley text and there's another mural. There's one in Elbaf and there's one, I'm blanking right now. Another like ancient text somewhere in the world. I forgot which one it is, but yeah. A rating for me, that is a Yonko. That was a great chapter. I heavily messed with it. I forgot to mention at the beginning, the cover story came to the end of this chapter. So
yes.
Ooh, any thoughts? Where do you want to see a cover page go to next?
I have no clue.
I've seen a lot of people talking about they probably want to get an update on Wano and everything going on along there, it would be cool, but I'm trying to think of some other background stuff that's going on at the same time that I'd like to see. I don't like seeing Wano again would be cool in the cover story, but like It's got to be like a, something crazy. It can't be some, boring. It's got to be action packed.
I'm cool
real
with Mono
update.
for now, though.
You're done? Like, you want to see somewhere else?
I mean, if it's action packed, why is Yamato and Momonosuke chilling right now? Like, I don't want it to. If we go into another Wano thing,
what do you mean by that? He chilling right now.
I mean, not chilling, but like,
right I'm here. Sleep on Momonosuke. He's still suspect to me.
I'm saying like right here, like they sitting there eating and shit. Like, I don't want next, cover story to be something crazy happening in Wano, and we got the people who can defend them the most right here.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'd like to see a Law update. Like, can we see Law again?
I was thinking Law too. Law.
What else? Rayleigh still with. Is Rayleigh still there? He's still with on Amazon Lily and stuff, right? Think so.
I mean, last time we seen him, yeah.
Last time we seen him, I don't know. Cover story. Kid. Say Kid pop up in the cover story.
I was partially thinking Kid earlier too. I don't know. Maybe what's his name? Who was I just thinking of? Maybe like Cross Guild be cool.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Get some Mihawk take somebody down and in the background. Cap. Never happened. Not getting nothing about Mihawk to the end of the story.
Till Zoro fight.
Yeah. But that's all I really have for that.
We appreciate y'all. That was definitely a Yonko level episode. We appreciate y'all for tapping into the Manga Mania segment. Make sure y'all leave a like on the stream or the VOD. Subscribe if y'all are new. Leave a comment down below how y'all feel about everything. And audio platform listeners, we always will never forget about y'all. If y'all want to see some of the visuals, whether we're reviewing an episode, whether we're reviewing the manga chapter, we usually have those on screen for y'all on the VOD and the live stream. So make sure y'all come tap in with us on YouTube, Poneglyph Podcast over there as well. And if y'all are on audio platforms, we appreciate y'all nonetheless. 5-star rating over there and give us a fire review. We will make sure to reply to it. And, that just helps boost us and get us out there to the world. We are now going to move into our final segment of the evening. We'll be getting into our Davey Back Drafts. Take it away, Ja. What you got for us in our Davey Back Drafts?
Do I have a lot, boy?
I see that.
This overall, we'll be talking about the Heirs Tars potential. I'm just trying to make sure. I've been writing in a note something I want to talk about at the end before we head out. Boom. What do you call that? What's the game? 3 X's, 3 circles in a row.
Tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe, yeah.
3 X's, 3 circles in a row. Grown man, by the way.
That's crazy. I'm gonna come up with a better name for this, but this is gonna be it for now. Boom. All right. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about the Heirs. Welcome to Davey Back Drafts. We actually have a good, pretty well known throughout the overachievers in the One Piece community. The Heirs Tars theory around Emu. So I'm gonna just get straight into it. If you heard about it or not, There's some good landmarks where you can go look at any of this yourself throughout the manga and the show itself too. So here's the breakdown of the popular fan theory around Imu. Being connected to possibly being Eris Tars, which is, if you're here right now, I expect you to be caught up on the anime or the manga. But Eris teaches mom or Rox's wife, Eris Tar. It's important to emphasize that this is a fan theory and speculation. There's a lot of speculation. It's a theory. Don't kill me for it. It's not confirmed canon, but this is, this just some clues and some links to stuff that's going on throughout the story. So to start off, in chapter 1150, during Imu's fight, you see the use of a magic circle or ritual circle, and fans spotted the wording Eris Tar within the circle. That's like the ring around the summoning circle area.
Right.
There's text there and everything. The presence of the letter D is significant because the will of D is a major reoccurring mystery in One Piece. Characters like Monkey D. Luffy, Goldie Roger, Porcus D. Ace, Rox D. Teach, Davey D. Teach,
Monkey D.
Garp, Dragon D. Garp, Water D. Trafalgar Law.
Monkey D. Dragon.
Oh, bro, come on, bro.
Tweaking.
I'm moving too fast.
That's all good. It's all good.
Some commentators suggest that Eris may refer to the Greek goddess of chaos / discord, and Tar might hint to Tartarus, the abyss in Greek mythology.
I think Tartarus was in one of the God of War games.
That's dope. I only really played, I think that was the second or third one when he's up in Olympus.
Okay. Chains of Olympus.
Yeah.
That's what that one was called.
Hence, Eris Tar might symbolically imply that chaos of the D clan in the abyss, or something along those lines. Mm-hmm. What is the purpose of this theory? Here are the claims and main claims and inferences. The identity of Imu. A theory suggests that Imu may be Eris Tar or closely tied to the entity. That means Imu might bear the D name or the Will of D lineage, possibly, or at least be connected into a deeper way than previously assumed.
Okay.
The symbolic meaning or naming, if Eris is a reference to a goddess of chaos, that corresponds with Imu's role throughout the show.
Right.
Secretive, controlling figure, manipulating events from behind the scenes, chaos, disruption, all those align. Tartarus connection, possibly referring to Tartarus, the deep abyss prison of Greek mythology, might imply some origins sealed in a realm or being imprisoned of power from the underworld of the One Piece world. Also, I think I talk about it later on, but Tartia was like it's known throughout like history or ancient texts to be like not a world, civilization that just advanced civilization that like disappeared some years ago, 1,000 years ago, 100 years ago. But that's off top, or not really off track, but whatever.
Side note.
The new D clan, yes, little side note, whatever. New D clan member, hidden lineage, presence of D might indicate to be another bearer of the D initial, thus adding like a twist. Maybe the D clan isn't only heroes, and maybe it has darker elements as well. Like also, like you hear there was possibly a dark Nika form, or that's depicted through the Harley text and
a black Nika, if you will.
A black Nika. Bro. Narrative implication: if Imu is Eris Tar, then the will of D might span both light and dark. We also see that with some theories and maybe it could be referring to Emu, or it could be referring to Teach, because Teach has the darkness tree or whatever.
Okay.
It could mean the ultimate conflicts is like not just pirates versus government, but like D-Clan versus D-Clan. Ideals of the D-Clan, different ideals, stuff like that. Strengths of a little backup for this theory. It's used a direct text clue, Eris D-Tar seen in the panel, not just loose association. It connects to existing themes like the Willa D, the lineage, mythology. It gives depth to like Emu's character, who has yet been,
revealed,
talked about, or revealed. Yeah, truly revealed. Other than like, I think we got the name drop of she might Emu of the Naruna clan with King Cobra.
Right.
He talked about that a little bit. But other than that, we have no background. It explains why the D initial might appear in places we didn't expect, like Teach, Law. Who would have thought Law was going to be a D-Clan member?
Lily,
in my opinion. Lily.
BB.
But there are some weaknesses.
I meant BB, but Lily and BB, like.
Yeah, I know
the whole Nefertari.
Yeah. Like, there are some weaknesses without this. Eris D-Tar might be like ambiguous. It might be just symbolic or a decorative magic circle, not a real name. But like, even like the Willa D, I'm reading through these notes. Sorry.
No, you're good.
It could be like people are saying that it could just be coincidental, or just like because there is other text within the symbol circle that you can't really make sense of, and like say on the poneglyphs, Oda has in the past put some
real
words in the poneglyphs, but not all of the text is a real language.
Right.
So there could be, little plot holes there with it. But the mythological references of Eris Tartarus might be inspirational motives rather than like direct mappings to the One Piece world. Because how Oda is, he adopts a lot of other myths and
cultures and
folktale culture, stuff like that.
Right.
And yeah, we haven't got Emu's official name yet. There was a Emu of the Narona family, but we haven't got that direct connect officially yet. So, and then there's things on the lines can change. So this maybe been like a whole ploy for Oda to lead us all in this direction, and then he totally flipped later. So, what I lean towards, I believe Eris D. Tartarus is not going to be a random catchphrase, and it's probably going to be meaningful. D-Clan is a huge thing without the show. Willa D, that like all these members of the family. I wouldn't say it's too far off. Oda throw in a D-Clan couple. You know what I'm saying? Like Rox and Eris.
Okay.
I lean towards Emu being connected to it, because we see right now we don't know Emu's sexuality or anything, but could be a girl, could be a man. We see the heavily she's like heavily intrigued by, I'm gonna call her a girl because I believe she should be a girl. Should be we see her have these almost fantasizing over these women here. Damn, what's her name? Hiroshima. The mermaid. Huh? The Princess Mermaid, bro.
The mermaid.
Yeah, the mermaid princess, bro. And then the Vivi poster. She also just talked about Vivi. Shirahoshi. Yo. Oh my god, chill, bro. What the hell?
Yo, oh my god. Don't clip none of that.
Okay.
Nah, chill. Hey, chill. I'm done. Hey, chill.
Yeah. We just see her so involved with a lot of females. I don't know if it's like a spite thing or jealousy or fetish. But yeah, where was I with this?
He seemed to like females with some sort of royal connection.
And I think then I think hair's in it too, because the junk with the new girl from the family, Celestial Dragon Gunko. Mm-hmm. We see the hair transformation there. She goes from long to short, stuff like that. I don't know. I just feel like, and then all those characters have like, a certain hair or whatever.
Right.
I believe Aristar could be connected to the same person who we think it is. Maybe reincarnation. We still yet to see her figure yet. It could be a reincarnation of any of these people. I feel like Imu won't probably have her own body, and we see her taking over people all the time. So I don't think it's too far-fetched to say she can have a incarnation or hiding under an alias of one and be another,
Okay.
I think Imu bearing the D-Clan initial would be a bold twist. Same part as, same lineage of all these great other figures.
Yeah.
It would add, like complexity to the clan or the will of D. We see Blackbeard going on about his own path. We've seen Rox go about his own path. Then we see the lighter characters go about a different path and go about things a different way. Mm-hmm. None of this is confirmed, and it's all left up for different interpretations. Where narrative-wise, I feel like this theory could foreshadow a final confrontation where the D-Clan, various branches collide, like we see potentially with Teach and Luffy. Mm-hmm. And just throughout history, where else this could fall in line with Ancient Kingdom, Void Century stuff, world government, But yeah, that's all I got for today.
Hey, I really like the theory. I've definitely heard a little bit of it, like a little bit of people talking about it in the past.
Yeah, it's very well popular out there by now. They've been going hard on that summoning circle.
Yeah,
I just had to show light of it on our little channel.
Yeah, I like that, and I think that's that's what we do these Davey Back Drafts for. We not always gonna be the ones thinking of all the theories and stuff, but we like to talk about popular things amongst the community and just speculate, conversate, do all that. So that will wrap up our Davey Back Drafts segment, and that will further wrap up our episode 11 of the Poneglyph Podcast, where we decode the world of One Piece and anime one poneglyph at a time. That was a great episode. I really enjoyed it, start to finish. Feel like we had good conversation. Feel like we really was able to talk about everything as a whole. So, hey, I'm all for it. Great episode here with my brother, my co-host Ja, and appreciate you so much for what you bring to the podcast, one as a whole, and then we appreciate y'all, whether y'all in the live chat, whether y'all are coming to us watching the VOD, whether y'all are listening to us on audio platforms. Man, the growth, the love, just from episode 1 where we started, we had an idea of what we wanted to do to it. Now it's starting to really come into fruition and really get that snowball effect on what we're seeing from it. Last week we had a bit of a break week, but we're back to it nonetheless, pumping out episodes every week. We'll be here Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern, every Sunday. Y'all will not miss us. Go follow us on TikTok, Instagram, all of our social media platforms as well, because hey, sometimes y'all can catch some of the shorts, the TikTok debates, and get in some of the conversation in the comments, because it be going down. Trust me, y'all anime community, y'all ride hard for y'all stances and beliefs. So I just love getting them debates and seeing them go off in the comments and everything. But nonetheless, a great episode. Appreciate a few of the people in the chat. We had PG, Red Panda, Mashiro, Chop, just to name a few of the people I seen in the chat. So appreciate y'all, and every week we're gonna be here. So make sure y'all stay tuned in. The Poneglyph Podcast, the PNG Boys. It's your boy Jay, here with my brother Ja. Another episode 11. A great one. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And we'll catch y'all next week. Same time, same place. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe.
Safe, for sure.
We out. Peace.
Love. Peace.
Love.